Hello my friends, it's Michelle from michelesinkitstampit, and I have a new camera. Let's start my timer so I can see how long I've been going. I have my new camera set up. It took me a while to figure out how to do it because it's a DLSR, and it has, I think that's the acronyms for it, and it has I have a ring light that has my phone holder in it that I've been videoing with, so I had to make a concoction to make it work, but I think I've got it going on. We shall see. So if you're joining me and you're new, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming and joining in. Please like and subscribe if you wouldn't mind. And then if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much. My phone storage was giving me crazy fits. It would cut off my videos, and I didn't know that it had cut off, so consequently I have made 3 of these, trying to make one video. I think you saw them in some fashion. That's my phone, not yours. I'm waiting for an important call, so when that comes I'll have to pause you, but we'll see. So it shouldn't be just yet. So anyway, this is the No Sew Journal. That is from Leslie at 507 Willow House Journal, and she made this cool book, kind of like this one, and I have this in there, and I folded it, and it made my, now I'll have to just figure that out. I think I'll have to flip it over this way so I can push it down and then pull it down. Okay, so I just kind of go through how I haven't done any more to this. I did a whole video and went through the whole process of how you put this together. And of course it cut off after just a couple minutes and I didn't know it. So I made another book, got all the papers ready. This is 16 pages of coffee dyed paper. So in this video I got this far putting the book together and starting to put the pages in to show you how to do that. And the video cut off somewhere in the middle of this one. I have no idea where. And of course I don't edit, so I have to do things every thing. Maybe with this new camera it'll have an edit program, and it has a flip up screen, so I flipped it and twisted it so I can actually see whether I'm recording or not. Just if I happen to remember to look up. That will be the trick. Okay, so in the last video that I did, I had put all this together and then checked to see if my camera had gone off, and it had. So of course I had to stop. But I could show you how it goes. It's pretty easy. You just need masking tape. And again, in one of the videos I told you, it says on here, this product contains natural rubber latex, which may cause allergies. So if you have allergies to latex, don't use the 3M masking tape. You'll probably have to go to use washi tape or something like that. Washi tape is low-tack tape. This is not. And if you've ever used it for something it shouldn't be used on, you know why they say it's non-low-tack. So, okay, so we're going to begin. So to start the book, and I'll just do 2 pages here. So what I do first is put, we'd folded each page in half, and I think I did that to all of them, and I don't think I have any left, but it's just a regular page of coffee dyed paper, copy paper, 20-pound copy paper. I didn't use anything special, and I just folded it in half. Then I glued the 2 pieces together, so it made one. So you have the folded edge, which is here, and the rough edge, which is here. And this is the part you want to put the tape on, is the rough edge, not the folded edge, because that will give you a smooth edge for your book when you do that. And it looks really nice. If you do it the other way, it's no big deal. You know, it just looks rougher, that's all. So if I put this on a line here, kind of gives me an idea, because this is 1 inch is what I'm using. I got this at Walmart. I just have it delivered, so I'm getting so lazy. I don't even go pick it up. Okay, so let's put it down there. And then you go off a little bit. Usually I tear it before I put it on, but I just didn't do that on this. Okay. I did some erasing and got some eraser marks all over it. So I'm going to use this pair because it, I'll flip this over. Oh, you know what? We better put the, see, it's been so long. Okay, so we put the tape on there like this. So then you're going to flip it over so that your tape edge is up. I'm going to run my bone folder, if I can get to it here, down this edge. So I get a really good, so it's really adhered good. And then I'm going to take my next piece of paper, which is here. This is the folded edge, and this is the rough edge where it's folded, the two pieces come together, okay? So now I am going to line this up. Together, like that, okay? So your tape is, when you first do, this is like if you did this as your first page. Your tape is on this side has no tape. So what you want to do is fold this in half this way, and you'll push it down, and then make it so that you get that edge really good adhered. Okay. And then you're going to cut off all the little parts that stick out. And then I usually just open this up and stick it right there so I don't have to look. Let's see, you can't see that, huh? Okay, the thing is in a different spot than what I usually have it. Okay, so I'll stick it down to my craft mat there so I can pull it off real easy. So that's how you start your book. And then you're going to just add to it. I'm going to go down the edge again. So this is where the tape is. So I'm going to put that here on the line. And then I'm going to get a piece that's long enough. And then I'm going to hold there, and then I'm going to look for the halfway mark there. Okay. And then when I bring it to the new book, because this is already high, right? Make sure, so this is the opening. So I want to adhere it to this. I'm going to put this whole piece down. Line it up. Just kind of shove it to the side so that the end pieces are on the table. Okay, so I'm going to get this going. And then we're going to fold this back on itself because we're keeping the book edges together, right? And you could probably do this with as many pages as you want. It's just, I know this is going to get real chunky, and Leslie used 16 pages and she makes her books real chunky too. So this end is even on the bottom. This end is a little wonky, but I could go through and cut some of that off if I want to. I probably won't because I don't really care about that if it's, you know. Okay, so we're going to go and cut this off. And I'll just put that over the top. And then we're going to go and cut this off. And I just put that there. So I just kind of do it as I go. Okay. So when they are a little uneven, but I could go through and get it. Once we get it all decorated, you're not going to be able to tell anyway. Okay, so we'll just continue on. So I'm going to put this, I'm going to put the whole book here this way. Is that what I'm going to do? No. I'm going to put the paper down because I could get a finished. So this is the folded edge, this is the rough edge. So I'm going to put the rough edge on the line. Sorry that took so long. I had to wait like 2 weeks for the camera to come. And I got it on Amazon, so I was hoping it would come sooner, but you know, it is what it is sometimes. Or no, yeah, the camera I got on Amazon. It was the tape I got at Walmart. I'm getting myself confused. Okay, so I'm gonna run my bone folder down that, so I know everything's really stuck to it good. And then I'm going to take my whole book. This is the spine part. This is what makes the whole spine of your book too. Whoa, come on. It's got a mind of its own. Okay, so I'm going to kind of put that together there. And when I turn it over, that's got good stick, and then I will flip this back on itself. So for right now, it doesn't matter where your let's see, I usually push this to the ground. The part that I want to make sure is even is this part here, and that is. The rest of it, it really doesn't matter. Well, it matters, but not, you know, sorry. I have to learn this all over again. I'll have to rearrange that so it's a little bit, I can pull the whole thing down farther, but I won't do that for this video because you don't want to see that. Okay, so cut that off. Cut this one off. And next, we'll just keep going. So this is the folded edge. I try to keep all my folded edges going one way, so I really don't have to pay as much attention to it. This is the rough edge, so I'm going to put the rough edge down. Doesn't matter which direction yet, because we're not, you know, it doesn't matter. There's no front, back, top, or bottom. It's all the same. Now, if you use decorative sheets of paper to do this, you would have to make sure that you had the, you know, had it right. So sorry, there's ambulance or fire or police or whatever going by. And if you hear birds, we have a duck now that is nesting in our, we have some periwinkle, and the duck, excuse me, the duck decided to make a nest in the periwinkle. So now I have seagulls, pelicans, and ducks. Oh, and geese. We had geese the other night too. this way, I'll make sure that part gets crunched down and well, it is easier to see whether I'm in the frame, but I still do have to look up because it's above my head where the camera is. Okay. This is the folded edge, the rough edge. We're going to put it on the rough. Oh, and I think I talked about this before. The page has a natural arc to it, so I want to put that part down so that I can get the tape on there really good. Didn't banana it this way. I did it so that the paper was this way. And it probably doesn't matter which way you go on that either. There are no rules, right? I think that's what we like about doing junk journals, because it's all good. Okay, and if it seems, and I don't know why it seems to be longer on one side than the other, I will kind of split the difference. Yeah, it's just so a little bit sticks out on each end. Probably be easier if I did put it all at one end, then I'd only have one end to okay, and when you do this, be careful. Okay, sliding it down. I gave myself two pretty good paper cuts. It was that Mel Brooks said what his definition of comedy was: you trip and fall in a sewer, that's comedy. I get a paper cut, that's a tragedy. I like that. I thought, yeah, that's about right. Okay. So we'll finish this up for today, and then I'll show you how I put the add pages to it. So if you want to follow along, get 16 pages of coffee dyed paper, and fold them in half, glue them together in half, and then do the tape thing like I'm doing. Rough edge down. You'll see there's an arc to the paper this way. I put that down to the table. And if you do that all the same, at least the whole book will go one way. But so far, you can't tell that at all in my book. Okay, I don't want to bore you to death with this, so I'm probably going to end the video, but you just continue on until you get all 16 pages that way. So let's flip this over. Like I said, it really doesn't matter which way you do that now, as long as you're putting the tape on the rough edge. And really even that, like I said, even that doesn't matter. Okay, so we're gonna continue putting this. I've always done this with the filming with my phone, so I don't even know how I'm going to get it from this to my computer to YouTube. It'll be a whole new experience. That might take me another week. Luna, no. Hey, you're going to have to wait a minute. No, I'll be there in just a minute. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to end. So we'll have all of our 16 pages with all the fold-ins on this side and the raggedy edge on this side, but you'll see when you put it together, it makes a nice spine. And it's okay if it's sticky, okay? Don't worry about that. And come back. I don't know which day this is going out. What's today? Today's Friday, so this will probably go out on Monday. They'll give me some time to figure this out, and then we'll start putting pages in our books. So what you could do is start gathering book pages. You could add some digitals. I'm not going to add many digitals to the front of this. Let me show you the first one. So book pages, music paper, I was putting in here, and then skip a couple pages and then come in here. Had some old bill heads that I had that I copied on different things, and so we'll go over that more. Okay, so come back here with your book all done, put together with your 16 pages, and then let's see here. This is going to be, I think, for one of my covers, but I want that to just flatten that out. Okay, my friends, go create something fun, and be sure to like and subscribe. I'll put some video over here that you might be interested in, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.